John is a salesman's delight when it came to any kind of unusual gimmick. His wife Marcia had long ago given up trying to get him to change. One day John comes home with another one of his unusual purchases, a robot that John claims is actually a lie detector. The salesman had told him that the robot listens to everything said, analyses the contents with its advanced lie detection software, and administers a slap if it detects a falsehood. It was just about 5:30 that afternoon when Tommy, their 11-year-old son, returns home from school. Tommy was over 2 hours late. "Where have you been? Why are you over 2 hours late getting home?" John asks. "Several of us went to the library to work on an extra credit project," says Tommy. The robot, who had been sitting quietly in the kitchen corner until now, walks around the table and slaps Tommy, knocking him completely out of his chair. "Son, this robot is a lie detector. We know you're lying. Now tell us where you went after school." Tommy sits back down. "We went to Bobby's house and watched a movie." "What did you watch?" asks Marcia. "The 10 Commandments," answers Tommy. The robot goes around to Tommy and, once again, slaps him, knocking him off his chair. With lip quivering, Tommy gets up, sits down and says, "I'm sorry I lied. We really watched a tape called Sex Queen." "I'm ashamed of you, son," says John. "When I was your age, I never lied to my parents." The robot then walks around to John and delivers a slap that nearly knocks him over. Marcia has a laughing fit. As John sits there in astonishment, she's almost in tears with laughter. "You were asking for it buying that stupid robot, but you can't be too mad with Tommy. After all, he is your son." The robot immediately walks around to Marcia and slaps her right out of her chair. Cat thoughts. My captors continue to taunt me with bizarre little dangling objects. They dine lavishly on fresh meat, while the other inmates and I are fed hash or some sort of dry nuggets. Although I make my contempt for the rations perfectly clear, I nevertheless must eat something in order to keep up my strength. The only thing that keeps me going is my dream of escape. In an attempt to disgust him, I once again vomit on the carpet. Today I decapitated a mouse and dropped its headless body at their feet. I had hoped this would strike fear into their hearts, since it clearly demonstrates what I am capable of. However, they merely made a condescending comment about what a good little hunter I am. Bastards. There was some sort of assembly of their accomplices tonight. I was placed in solitary confinement for the duration of the event. However, I could hear the noises and smell the food. I overheard that my confinement was due to the power of allergies. I must learn what this means and how to use it to my advantage. Today I was almost successful in an attempt to assassinate one of my tormentors by weaving around his feet as he was walking. I must try this again tomorrow, but at the top of the stairs. I am convinced that the other prisoners here are flunkies and snitches. The dog receives special privileges. He is regularly released and seems to be more than willing to return. He is obviously retarded. The bird has got to be an informant. I observe him communicating with the guards regularly. I am certain that he reports my every move. My captors have arranged protective custody for him in an elevated cell, so he is safe. For now. An extremely modest man is in the hospital for a series of tests, the last of which had left his bodily systems extremely upset. He makes several urgent trips to the bathroom, but nothing comes out. He gets the feeling again a bit later, but figures it's just another false alarm and stays in bed. Of course, he's overwhelmed with the urge and immediately fills his bed with the most vile-smelling diarrhea in the world. He's embarrassed beyond his ability to remain rational. In a complete loss of composure, he jumps out of bed, gathers up the diarrhea-covered bed-sheets, and throws them out the hospital window. A drunk is walking by the hospital when the flying sheets land on him. He starts yelling, cursing, and swinging his arms violently, trying to escape from his unknown predicament, and ends up with the soiled sheets in a tangled pile at his feet. As the drunk stands there, unsteady on his feet, staring down at the dirty sheets, a hospital security guard walks up and asks, "What the hell's going on here?" The drunk, still staring down, replies, "I think I just beat the shit out of a ghost." A man goes to the doctor. He says, "Doc, you got to check my leg. Something's wrong. Just put your ear up to my thigh, you'll hear it." The doctor cautiously places his ear to the man's thigh, only to hear, "Give me $20. I really need $20. I've never seen or heard anything like this before. How long has this been going on? Asked the doctor. Oh, that's nothing, Doc. Put your ear to my knee. The doctor puts his ear to the man's knee and hears it say, Man, I really need $10. Just lend me $10. Sir, says the dumbfounded doctor, I really don't know what to tell you. I've never encountered anything like this before. Wait, Doc, that's not it. There's more. Just put your ear up to my ankle, the man urges. The doctor does as the man says and hears the ankle plead, Please, I just need $5. Lend me $5 if you will. I've no idea what to tell you, the doctor says. There's nothing about it in my books. However, I can make a well-educated guess, though. Based on my life experience, I can tell you that your leg seems to be broke in 3 places. Boom, boom. A little old lady is on a bus buying a ticket from the bus conductor. She fumbles in a voluminous blah, blah, blah. A big bag for the correct change. After 15 minutes, the conductor becomes so enraged that he hits her on the head with the ticket dispenser, and the poor old dear dies instantly. Not surprisingly, he's convicted and put on death row. Just before he's to be electrocuted, his last request is for 12 pounds of bananas, which he devours. They strap him into the chair, flip the switch, and nothing happens. He just sits there smiling. According to tradition, this is considered a reprieve from God, so the man is freed. Somehow he gets his old job back, and he happily dispenses tickets until he sees a girl stick her wad of gum onto a seat on the bus. Enraged, he lunges out with the ticket dispenser, breaking the offender's neck and killing her. Again, he's convicted and sent to death row. He again eats the 12 pounds of bananas, and, lo and behold, the electricity doesn't harm him, so again he's set free. Amazingly, he regains his job. It takes him just 1 day to lose his temper and beat to death a young boy who's chewing on his bus ticket. He returns to death row. Again he eats 12 pounds of bananas before the execution. This time the executioner cleans the contacts, makes him sit in a bucket of water. He tries everything, but the conductor survives the electrocution with nary a twitch. At this point the executioner can take no more. His professional pride has been hurt. Before setting our friend free again, he asks him what his secret is. Is it the bananas? Oh, the bananas have nothing to do with it, replies the man. I'm just really a bad conductor. Oh, dear God, that was bad. I'll grab my coat. The end. Don't forget to like and subscribe and press the wee bell notification. And a huge big thank you to all my subscribers and patrons. See you next week. Bye bye.